everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the application of the law of conservation of linear momentum. As we already know that conservation of linear momentum, it already came out from the third law of Newton. Like in the third law of Newton, we have already knows that equal and opposite reaction is taking place. Now how we will just justify the applications? For this justification we are having some examples. Like firstly we will take the example of a rocket. Like suppose we will consider the initial position of the rocket. This is the initial position. If we will consider the momentum, two type of momentum we have to consider. First before and second one after firing. Before firing, after firing. We will consider P is equal to M into V. P1 is equal to M1 into V1 we can say. Now in this situation the velocity of the rocket is 0. So that is why linear momentum will be 0. So in first case we can say linear momentum will be 0. And already we are knowing that linear momentum should be conserved. Means whatever linear momentum of a body will be before firing, before collision, should be after that also. Now how we will justify it? In this case we got that this will be 0. Now in this case these both should be equal. Now here how we will justify? Suppose whatever the linear momentum a rocket is having, the same linear momentum will be get by the exerted gases by the nozzles. Now we will consider, suppose here we will take the example, the mass of the rocket P is equal to mv. In this situation if we will consider, we will say suppose this is m1 v1 and here m2 v2. Now first case, this case became 0. So in the rocket case we will consider m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to 0. Now 0 came from here. Both the cases should be equal. One case we got 0. Now in this situation, suppose the mass of the rocket is m1 and the velocity of rocket is v1. How many gases are coming out? The mass of the gases is m2. How much the velocity will be of the gases will be get by v2. Indicated that all such situation has to be equal. m1 v1, the linear momentum of the rocket, the linear momentum of the rocket will be equal to the minus of the gases exerted by the rocket. This is one nice example of conservation of linear momentum. Now second case we can just go for the example of recoiling velocity. How we can just consider the recoil velocity? First before firing we will consider the example of a bullet and a gun. Suppose a gun is in the rest position. Rest position means velocity of the gun is 0. Indicated the linear momentum of the gun will be 0. Fine. Now in the other case, when gun is firing a bullet, now gun is in the straight position but bullet is moving. Means bullet got some velocity. Suppose we consider the velocity of the bullet is VB, velocity of bullet. Now velocity of bullet and the mass of bullet, both the things we considered, it has to be equal with the negative of the mass of the gun with the velocity of the gun, with the both. Are you getting me or not? Now simply you can understand this case became 0. So we can say mg vg plus mb vb is equal to 0. This 0 is this case. Now mgvg means mass of the gun and velocity of the gun plus mass of the bullet and velocity of the bullet, both should be equals to 0. In another case we can just consider, in another case we can say mgvg should equals to minus mb vb. It will come in the opposite direction and it will be minus. So how we can say whatever the mass the gun is having, whatever the mass bullet is having, whatever mass bullet is having and whatever the velocity bullet is having, velocity of the bullet will be more because the mass of the bullet is less and it has to be conserved. We can say mass of the bullet and velocity of the bullet will be equal to the mass of the gun and velocity of the gun. Mass of the bullet is very less, but velocity of the bullet is very high. We can say here mass of the gun is very high, but velocity of the gun. Now what is the velocity of the gun? Velocity will not, gun will just move it back position. That is why this minus term is coming. In the cases of rocket also, you saw that gases, exert gases came in the opposite direction. That is why this minus term came to explain the negative direction. At the same time, we can say because the mass of the gun is more, so velocity of the recoil velocity of the gun will be less, because linear momentum has to be conserved. So these two very known applications, very required applications. On the basis of these applications, many numericals we are solving in the case of linear momentum of conservation. Thank you.